Join us for a visit to see places of interest and attractions right here in Kansas. This is Traveling Kansas.
Hi, I'm Sylvia Rice, and I'm the director of Visit Salina, a part of the Salina Area Chamber of Commerce. We're so excited to be a part of this series and to present to you Traveling Kansas, Salina. There's so much to see and do here in our community, and we just love it. One of the things we're so well known for is our vibrant arts community, which you can see illustrated behind me here at Campbell Plaza when you take a look at the Waiting in the Wings mural, one of the pieces of public art that are always on display. From the zoo with the kitties to community theater and concerts at the Stiefel Theatre, everything in between. There's so much to see and do in Salina. So sit back, enjoy this little introduction, and please do come visit Salina.
Traveling Kansas Salina is brought to you by Visit Salina. They invite you to experience a community that combines all the best, from the Salina Arts Center Cinema, creating exchanges among art, artists, and audiences that reveal life, to the diverse Salina economy that combines manufacturing, retail, and lodging that serves central and western Kansas. Each time you visit Salina, you enrich our community and our lives. And Salina is proud to be a regional hub for your family, from Salina Regional Health and Surgical Center to the Salina Regional Airport that now provides daily nonstop service to Denver via Great Lakes Airlines. Visit Salina looks forward to seeing you soon. More information is available at visitsalina.org.
This program is brought to you by the Kansas Department of Wildlife, Parks, and Tourism. Find out more information about Kansas communities at travelks.com.
My name is Brad Anderson. I'm Executive Director for Salina Arts and Humanities, a department of the City of Salina. The Salina Arts and Humanities offices are just above the Smoky Hill Museum in a 1937 WPA former post office. So all of our headquarters for Arts and Humanities and the River Festival are on the second floor. The mission of our organization is the cultivation of this place through the power of arts and humanities to change lives and build community. And we do that every day. We operate a 4-goal, 58 strategy cultural plan that the citizens were engaged with about 10 years ago that every day is kind of our roadmap for how we connect and improve community with the arts. My position as a department head is just like a chief of police and a fire department and director of public utilities. Salina is one of 2 cities in the state that have a paid Department of Arts and Culture. We have a staff with the Smoky Hill Museum included. We have a staff of 14 full-time and 3 part-time employees and about $1.5 million budget. We also have private foundations for the Smoky Hill Museum and Salina Arts and Humanities that allow us to do some separate private fundraising for special projects and a grants program and support of things that are not normally budgeted through the city. The Smoky Hill River Festival grew out of a bicentennial celebration in downtown Salina in 1976. From that, it inspired a number of citizens and our agency to kick off what became the Smoky Hill River Festival, which occurs the second Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of every June. In 2017, we'll be in our 41st year. Probably the best aspect of the River Festival, besides just the variety of art-centered things, is the sense of community that occurs. Whether it's a visitor who's coming to the festival for the first time or someone who hasn't missed one in 41 years. We have 7 staff, 22 committees, and 2,000 volunteers who coordinate that effort for 3.5 days in Oakdale Park with 4 stages of entertainment, 136 exhibiting artists, free activities for kids. Families can bring their own coolers and blankets in and set up in the morning and stay all day, and it's affordable and it's fun and it's beautiful and accessible. We spend 14 months preparing for each festival. In April of 2017, we are beginning planning for the 2018 festival. List making and committee assignments and projects that we think are good ideas but there isn't time to accomplish this year will go on the next year's plan. And so it's a constant reflection and assessment and work. Our staff spends about 50% of the year collectively on the administration of the festival. Our attendance over the 40 years has averaged from as little as, in the early years it was probably 30 or 40,000 to some years the records show in the upper 80s to low 90,000 in the 3.5 days. We've averaged around 65,000 or so. That counts folks who come back and forth in the course of a weekend, but it has been regularly recognized as Salina and the region's premier event. It's the one the community is the most proud of, most excited about, and is actively engaged in supporting.
Feeling all right? Say, oh yeah!
Name is Nona Miller. I'm the Curator of Education here at the Smoky Hill Museum. Well, I'm standing at the entrance of kind of the star, if you will. It's our new curiosity shop, and it is an all-interactive space designed to appeal to all different types of learners, all different ages. There are things here that can be done individually. There are things that can be done in groups. So we've tried to kind of cover some ground that might make everyone find something here they can be interested in, plus maybe get them curious about some things they never thought they might like to do. For instance, over here we have a creative space where young people can do wonderfully creative things with radio. They can make their own radio show, their own commercials, they can be announcers, they can learn about speeches over here. We have a pinball machine upstairs. They can play concentration or do puzzles. We have a weather section. We also have a very large light bright, which is a favorite of many people. So there's a lot to do here, and one of the things I like to tell folks about is it covers a lot of different learning styles and a lot of different disciplines. We have creativity, we have science, we have humanities, then of course there's the civil discourse, or the citizen area, if you will. So we have all of that going on. Plus, this is a very responsive and dynamic space. It's not designed to, once we're done, we wipe our hands and walk away, never to return. We come in here regularly to make sure things are working, to make sure things are popular, to make sure people are enjoying the area. And we visit with folks, and we take that input because we're going to probably tweak things as we go. And that's the whole idea, is to make this flexible, to make it dynamic and responsive to the people who come in here. And actually, you're going to find that all throughout the museum, that if you come here today, and then let's say you come here in a month or a month and a half, there's going to be something different. And we do that on purpose. We want it to be, we have a very sort of change-out schedule. We have a wonderful array of artifacts, very talented team members. So they can put together some exhibits that will really attract people artistically, plus tell a compelling story, plus show off the artifacts we have. We are a regional history museum, and what we want to do is help people to appreciate and connect with their own stories. Not necessarily someone else's or something distant, but we all come from this area, so we share a background. And every item in here has been touched, has been used, has a story, has a memory. And we can connect with that, connect with our community, connect with each other through these stories. We repurposed and we redesigned, I should say, our gallery in 2006. So we're always thinking of ways to connect with the community and make this a space that you can come back to over and over again.
I'm Jane Gates with the Stiefel Theatre. I'm the executive director here in Salina. So when the Stiefel opened, it opened as a Fox theater. And so for many, many years, they showed movies here. So it was a movie house. We were the first building in the county to have refrigerated air. There's a great history of all the movies that were shown here for so many years, and Dickinson Theaters took it over in the 50s at some point and then closed it in '88, and then it was mothballed and opened up again to start renovating in the year 2000. The theater opened after a beautiful renovation in 2001, and it was originally built in 1930, designed by the Bowler brothers in Kansas City. Just a wonderful story. And so after the renovation, we started in programming concerts and really taking advantage of our location, because so many of the shows that we present here are tours that are like coming from Denver to Kansas City or Dallas up this way anyway, and now we've given them an extra stop on their tour. So it's just been a wonderful thing for this region. And one of the things that's just been so cool is that 70% of our audience is regional. So we just, as a self-sustaining theater, we receive no operational support from the city or from a college. We survive on donations and ticket income. And all of our friends coming in from Western Kansas have just played such a big part in our theater. We have Friends members as far as Dodge City, Liberal, so many people coming in from Hayes. We're just so grateful, and it's just been so much fun to meet all of these people coming in from really the whole region, the whole state of Kansas. Artists really love playing here. We hear it time and time again that we have such warm audiences. It's a beautiful sounding room. And we attract some of the top tours in the country now that are touring. It's just a wonderful thing that wouldn't be happening without the support of everybody. The theater has 1,265 seats. We have an upper balcony and a mezzanine, and then the lower floor. To buy theater tickets for the Stiefel, you just call the Stiefel directly anytime Monday through Friday, or you can go online to stiefeltheater.org, and then that links to Ticketmaster. So we sell our tickets through Ticketmaster. We've sort of decided that 35 shows a year seems to be about the right number for the Stiefel. The Stiefel is just located right downtown on Santa Fe, right in the heart of downtown, and there's great restaurants like right in the vicinity. There's just a lot going on in this downtown, and it's a thrilling time really, because the renovation that's taking place in downtown Salina should be great for the Stiefel, and I think the Stiefel has been great for bringing people into the town too. So the Salina Symphony also makes their home here at the Stiefel, and they're just a fabulous symphony with many, many local and regional musicians. Ken Hakoda is the director, and it's just a great honor that they make their home here and perform here as well. So you can find out more information by going to the Salina Symphony's website or going to the Stiefel's website. So we're really excited about that relationship that we have here too.
Mike Hoppick, I'm chairman of SculptureTour Salina. What we do is we have a group of individuals from Salina. It's a volunteer group. Every year we send out a call to artists, and we'll have anywhere from 50 to 75 pieces submitted. We have a jury that selects 22 sculptures to come in and be unveiled in Salina. The exciting part about this SculptureTour, the city of Salina has graciously offered to buy the People's Choice up to a price of $15,000. So anyone, whether you're from Salina or from out of town or even out of state, you get a vote for the piece that you like the best. The one that receives the most votes at the end of the year is purchased by the city of Salina and placed somewhere. So we have now 6 pieces that have been purchased by the city of Salina and are located throughout Salina. In 2016, we had a piece called Slim, and it's anything but slim. It's a life-size elephant that's made of scrap metal, and it is going to go in front of the Tony's Events Center, and it's going to go there and will be on display. The thing we like about SculptureTour Salina is it brings the art to the street. One, it allows people to come downtown and see the art. They can also then, while they're there, shop downtown, also eat at our local restaurants. Also, by bringing the art to the community on the street, it's not like going to a museum. You can actually walk up, you can touch it. You'll see families having their pictures taken with certain pieces. We have half of the pieces will be non-representational, half of them will be representational pieces. So there's a little bit of something there for everybody, and it's a great way for families to come down and together and to look at the art and to enjoy it as a family. So far, the first 6 years, we have sold about 30 pieces that have stayed in the community. So it's pretty amazing that we have that much art that stayed in Salina. Salina is kind of known as an arts community anyway. We have the Stiefel Theatre, we have the museum, we have the Smoky Hill River Festival, the community theater. So we have a lot of things to offer. This is just another piece of that puzzle that we have for the community. So it's been well supported. These pieces are all brought in, and the artists are paid a stipend. We have individual companies and individuals that support these each year through donations and through site sponsorships. And without the private sector, this would not be possible. This is what we consider a great way for have the public and the private share the investment. And again, that's the city buying the People's Choice. And then everything else is privately funded.
I'm Michael Spicer. I'm the Executive Director of Salina Community Theater, and I've been here since 1997. We are at Salina Community Theater. This is the Kephart Theater, which since 1973 has been the home of Salina Community Theater, and we've produced well over 300 productions throughout all programs here in Salina. Salina Community Theater was created in 1960 by a very dedicated group of local volunteers, and the first thing they did was hire Charles Kephart as their artistic director. And when you begin hiring people and you're paying them a salary and they have that dedicated group of core volunteers to come together, you already had a leg up on most community theaters because you are getting serious from the beginning. And they had 5 individuals who got together and had breakfast every day until they raised enough money to build this facility, which was just under $200,000, which was in 1973. We've done a couple of technical renovations on the Kephart Theater in 2001 and 2003. And then in 2011, we added the theater education wing, which doubled the size of the campus, added a second performance space, dance studios, a costume storage and construction area, and offices upstairs. Our educational wing is the Center for Theater Arts, and we have an education director who's in charge of that. That does 4 productions a year, 1 in the fall, 1 in the spring, and 2 in the summer. We also have an extensive educational program in acting, dance, and vocal performance with 344 student registrations this year. Our production year begins in September, and we do 7 subscription shows. We do 5 in here, we do 2 in the Sunflower Financial Theater, we do 4 musicals, one of which is a partnership with Kansas Wesleyan University and their newly created musical theater department. And this set that you see behind me is for In the Heights, which is the second of those partnerships. And we pick a show that will have roles specifically for young people who are in their musical theater department. And the 3 young men who have the leads in this show are students from Kansas Wesleyan University. We have over 400 volunteers who come in every year and give us more than 65,000 hours to create the art that we do on the Kephart stage and in the Sunflower Financial Theater every year. We have a demographic that reaches all the way to the Colorado border, going to the west, we have subscribers in Garden City, we have subscribers in Wichita, we have subscribers in Nebraska, we have subscribers in Kansas City. We sell tickets all over the state of Kansas, predominantly to the south of us and to the west of us. Our mission is to provide these opportunities for adults and young people on a year-round basis, and we're the only facility between Topeka and Denver offering this level of youth theater production, education, and performance opportunities on an annual basis. You can go to our website, which is salinatheater.com, and you can find out all about us and what we're doing next year. You can call our box office at 785-827-3033 to buy tickets. We generally do all shows for at least 3 weekends. We're very proud of the fact, too, that we have such a great economic impact on downtown Salina. We bring all of those people downtown, and they go to the restaurants, and they do stay overnight. And so not only are we incredibly proud of the artistic contribution we make to the fabric of the local cultural community, but we are also very proud of the fact that we have such a positive economic impact on Salina.
Overall in Salina, while we're a town of 48,500, we operate artistically and culturally more like a town of 150,000. We have an award-winning community theater, a beautiful state-of-the-art historic theater, a wonderful symphony, a great library, and an art center that has a national reputation as well. And then the work that our agency does in support and advocacy and arts education make this a really, truly unique experience that if people think they've seen the arts or been to a festival and they're all the same, think again, because we're doing some pretty good things here.
Hello and welcome to the Rolling Hills Zoo. I'm Bob Jenkins, the Executive Director, and it's my pleasure to welcome you here to tour this wonderful facility. It's a unique experience in the zoological setting, showing you over 110 species of animals, along with a wildlife museum depicting various geographic areas from around the world. We also have a conference center and other amenities that can really make your visit here great. There's no one thing I like best about this facility. It's in fact the entire thing. It's the whole experience that you have here. We have a wonderful park-like setting where it's very relaxing, very safe, and very family-oriented. We also have the wild animals here that you can see and enjoy, many of which most people in this country would never ever see in the wild. Then we have the Wildlife Museum, which allows us to explore the world of animals even further. We also have meeting rooms and other facilities, so you can really make a complete day of it. It's the whole package that makes it work. Basically, the family can come out here for the entire day. They can bring a picnic lunch. We have a picnic pavilion right off the parking lot where they can enjoy themselves in a very quiet park-like setting. In addition to that, there is no hurry to get through this facility, no long lines, because we have such a wild, open space that everybody can walk through the park and enjoy it at their leisure. The park originally started about 20 years ago and has been opened up as an actual zoo for the last 18 or 19. We've done over 1.5 million visitors coming through this wonderful setting here in the Smoky Hills. We're located right off I-70, just 2 miles from the main highway on exit 244, so it's very easy to get to. Well, we get feedback from visitors verbally. We also get comment cards. We ask people for comments because we want to make sure that we give guests the best experience possible. And the most common comment that we get is, "We love this place." You don't feel rushed. And yet we have an incredible high attendance for the area here, but you never have a sense of being in that theme park-like atmosphere. Our mission is kind of multifaceted. The first and foremost one is to save animals, both in the wild and both in our facilities. We participate in a function called SAFE, Saving Animals from Extinction, which is part of the Association of Zoos and Aquariums. And we're focused on saving animals where they live, both through their habitat and through direct action. We then use the animals, or have the animals here, for people to experience so as to motivate them, because what we've found out over the years is you really can't get your hand to do anything until the heart is moved first. And that's what we do here and we do best. The entire facility is very, very family oriented. We have areas throughout the zoo where kids can enjoy themselves in a very safe situation. Parents can then sit offside and let them run and play. We have a playground over there, which is a green theme, you know, how you can do a very good job of lessening your impact on the environment. And we also have Hideaway Hollow, which is at the back of the museum, to learn more about the animal world. Like everybody today, we're on Facebook, we Twitter, we tweet, we Instagram, we do all the social media things, but the easiest way to find out more about us is either go to Facebook and look for Rolling Hills Zoo, or go to our website, www.rollinghillszoo.org. That's all one word, Rolling Hills Zoo. And you'll find out just about everything we do. It's a fun place to be.
It's hard to tell our whole story in 30 minutes. In fact, we couldn't. I need to mention that there are lots of events of all kinds going on at the Tony's Pizza Event Center, from professional basketball, professional football, professional roller derby, to concerts, conventions, and just all kinds of events. So check them out as well. The Saline County Expo Center hosts all kinds of ag events as well, from horse shows to sheep shows and kind of all kinds of critters in between. Check out our 30+ hotels with more than 2,100 rooms, 60+ restaurants that have everything from your favorite branded restaurant to a local favorite. We've got so much to offer, and we know you'll enjoy your time when you visit Salina. Well, maybe I shouldn't say it, but I told you so. There really is so much to see and do in Salina. For more information, contact the Visit Salina office, go to our website at visitsalinaks.org, or give us a call at 877-725-4625. We'll see you when you visit Salina.
Traveling Kansas Salina is brought to you by Visit Salina. They invite you to experience a community that combines all the best, from the Salina Arts Center Cinema, creating exchanges among art, artists, and audiences that reveal life, to the diverse Salina economy that combines manufacturing, retail, and lodging that serves central and western Kansas. Each time you visit Salina, you enrich our community and our lives. And Salina is proud to be a regional hub for your family, from Salina Regional Health and Surgical Center to the Salina Regional Airport that now provides daily nonstop service to Denver via Great Lakes Airlines. Visit Salina looks forward to seeing you soon. More information is available at visitsalina.org.
This program is brought to you by the Kansas Department of Wildlife, Parks, and Tourism. Find out more information about Kansas communities at travelks.com.